Acclaimed South African artist Dr. Esther Mahlangu is recovering well, we are told, at home after she was assaulted and robbed over the weekend. Mahlangu was attacked over the weekend by an intruder who punched her in the face and strangled her until she lost consciousness. Her attacker fled with an undisclosed amount of money and her licensed firearm. Now, Mpumalanga Premier Refilwe Mtsweni-Tsipane is set to lead a delegation of MECs and local government leaders on a visit to Mahlangu's home in Siyabuswa today. Newzroom Afrika's Phakgadi is there for us ahead of that visit and joins us now live. Pelane, most importantly, do we know how Dr. Esther Mahlangu, is recovering, how she's doing this morning?
Definitely, Michelle. We arrived here early around 7 o'clock and we went into the home and we found relatives there, and where they were just, talking a little bit earlier on, telling us that the doctor is currently recuperating well in this home that you see here. It's also her arts center, but she's also living here just within the same barricade, and she's recovering well at this particular stage. And she just wasn't, of course, ready to speak to the media yesterday and even as today, but we are expecting that the Premier will be here to give some of talks of what is government going to be doing to try and ensure that they bring about safety to this much world-renowned and acclaimed artist, because it's not only the Ndebele nation that remains proud of her, but the South African nation, even the African nation at large, after all the acclamations that she had really received over the last over the decades of work that she has done. So currently she is recuperating well inside her home, but of course devastating news where the contact crimes that seems to be on the rise in the country also befell Esther Mahlangu, and she's now a victim of those particular statistics. And of course on Saturday a faceless man, as we currently know, intruded her home and used a cell phone charger to tie her hands, and as well as goggled her and strangled her until she lost consciousness, and also beat her up because she does have some sore bruises on her face, and before making away with an undisclosed amount of cash and as well as a licensed firearm. So the police, we do understand, are hot on the heels on the suspect. They are looking for a particular suspect, and I'm sure the work is being underway, is being done to try and find and bring that particular person to book, and as well as the Premier, I'm sure, leading a delegation here of the MEC for Social Development, that is Vusi, for Community Safety and Liaison, that is Vusi Shob. I'm sure he'll be coming through as well to want to bring about some sort of safety talks to the family, and what the government will be doing to try and ensure that there is at least safety, not only for the center but as well for Dr. Mahlangu, a very world-renowned artist, and of course at the fragile age of 87, remaining quite vulnerable in society and staying alone in this very home that you see behind me. Michelle?
Yeah, absolutely. The Sowetan newspaper this morning, in fact, is leading with that angle. Thanks very much for that. Pelane Phakgadi is live to us there outside the home of Esther Mahlangu this morning. But the Sowetan newspaper is leading with the angle around security, a security guard for the gate of Esther Mahlangu, just to ensure her safety going forward. And of course, that's a story we're tracking for you throughout the morning.